What gadgets did the state take?
A laptop and a phone.
A laptop and a phone. From the report presented before this court, did they link the laptop to you? They failed to link that laptop to you. Did they link the handset to this Twitter account from the records in the Twitter offices abroad? They failed to link that. Then the account is landlord at Bosgari. My good brother has asked you, what is the purpose of that Bosgari? Who owns it?
Actually, I am not the owner of the account.
You are not the owner of the account. And we asked the state to prove who owns that account. They failed.
Yes.
They failed to link, to even produce who is the owner of that account. So, my good brother has taken you through the situation at the country that time. Kindly tell the court what was the situation in 20 November 2024. Is it your evidence that there were massive demonstrations going on in the country? And this is the time people are fighting for unga and other things. There was a serious crackdown in the whole country. And confirmed that all these matters that were filed at that time, they were withdrawn by the DPP. It is only yours that has gone up to this time. I was part of the advocate defending them. Confirmed that, and I'm telling you because I was the advocate defending all those activists. It is only your matter that has reached this state. And the only reason is that the name of the chief, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces appears on the charge sheet. True. So, according to you, did you do this offense? You didn't do this offense. Currently, are you still a student?
Currently, I'm not. I graduated last year, December.
You graduated last year, December. What agony did you undergo while studying, having this case on your shoulders?
Mentally, I was tortured.
You are mentally tortured. But did you graduate?
Yes, I did.
With what class?
Second class upper.
Second class. And we congratulate you because we understand the type of pressure. What is your age?
Currently, I'm 24.
Currently, you are 24. Married? You are not yet.
The prosecution supplied us with documents stating that the only evidence that they have that you own this X account is because of a post written watu nipe batch number ndio hii ID number yangu. Are you aware of that? Is it, could you confirm to the court that this is the first time that you have ever been charged in a court of law, or you have ever found yourself in such a serious matter? Could you confirm to the court that it is not ordinary for for a person to publicly display their own ID number if they are not a criminal? Like, would you do that if you found yourself to be a criminal? David, you're a very honest person, right?
Yes.
At the time of this hearing, have you ever participated in publishing any false information regarding anybody? Are you aware that it is not only you who has been arrested because of exercising freedom of expression? Are you aware that there are other people facing the same charges as you? Are you aware that since that posting of the tweet account that has led you to be here, up to date, there has never been a statement from the office of the president or the president himself, or the complainant who called through the virtual line? You're very aware. Not having a witness from the office of the president of Kenya that you're still facing these charges up to date. The prosecution made a case that there was panic after that posting on that X account. Are you aware that up to date there has been no evidence provided showing that form of panic?
You have been charged with an offense. You have been charged with an offense of false publication contrary to Section 22(1) the Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Act, Act number 5 of 2018. The particulars are that on 13th day November 2024 at an unknown place. Kindly confirm where you are on the 13th of November 2024. You are in Eldoret. Why were you in Eldoret? What were you doing in Eldoret? Yes. Huh? Were you a student?
Yeah.
The others I'm asking, what were you doing at Eldoret? Raise up the voice for the court to get students of the university are very bright and they talk loud. What were you doing? Which you are a student where?
More University.
More University.
Yes.
What course were you doing?
Accounts.
Accounts. Which year?
At that particular time, I was 4.1.
4.1.
Yes.
And where were you residing?
I was residing from Annex Eldoret.
Annex Eldoret. How many people were residing? How many people were you sharing that room together?
At that particular time, I was alone.
You alone.
Yeah.
How many gadgets electrical that you own or you possessed? Two.
A laptop and a phone.
A laptop and a phone. Is Is it your evidence that these, as the university students, are gadgets shared by many?
Yeah.
Is it true that university students cannot afford a laptop for themselves?
Yeah, sure.
And this is not a mistake because it's the poverty of students at the university. Yes. So, on this day you are there. Let's proceed. You intentionally published false data, being an image of a funeral procession with a casket covered with a Kenyan flag, escorted by military officers in ceremonial uniform, which you captioned President William Ruto's body leave funeral home. Are you a Kenyan citizen?
Yeah, I'm a Kenyan citizen.
Can you dare post the image of a president, the sitting head of the republic in a coffin? Can you even dream of doing that? You cannot dream of that. Confirm that you are a patriot and a citizen of this country.
Yes, I am.
And you are owe allegiance to the Republic of Kenya.
Yes.
And therefore, you could not even dare to put that caption anywhere. They're saying that over a computer system X, before we go to that, confirm that the head of state, His Excellency, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Dr. William Ruto, is still alive.
I'm still alive.
Is still alive. Confirm that there were no demonstrations anywhere. No public disorder was reported anywhere in the country out of that posting.
There was not.
There was no public. And therefore, this publication, whoever did it, because we have said it's not true,
Yes.
whoever did it, that publication never caused any commotion in the country. Let us go to the gadget. They are saying in a gadget system X using account, the system is, the gadget is X. You have seen it?
Yes, sir.
I did ask the officer. This was posted which time? On which day? 13?
13th of November 2020.
2024. I did ask this question. Was it Twitter or X?
At that particular time was Twitter.
It was Twitter.
And now over X.
And at that time, the court record, the court can confirm that by the year 2024, there was nothing called X. What was there was Twitter. So this charge sheet, this allegation is not true. That you had an X account by the year 20, this time. You had a Twitter account.
Yeah, now formally Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. At the time of the offense, which is 13th November 2024, were you owning anything called X?
No.
Nothing.
It was Twitter.
It was a Twitter account.
That particular time they were home.
Were they all in uniform or plain clothes?
They were in a, all were in a plain clothes.
All were in plain clothes. Now, before they arrested you, when they came to your home, did they introduce themselves?
No.
Did they identify themselves?
No.
Now they speak that the true was Chief Inspector Moscow informed the Honorable Court they did identify themselves and informed you of the reason why they were arrested you. Is that true or false? It's false. Okay. Now what happened when they arrested you in your home?
They took me to Eldoret Central Station.
Okay. So before they took you, did they confiscate anything?
Yeah.
What did they confiscate?
I'm not remember the phone.
Where did they find them?
Zilikuwa tu kuonyesha kwa nyumba. Section.
Okay.
So literally gave my name one. They needed to take phone together.
And then what did they do?
1-0.
So did they handcuff you?
Yeah.
Did you ask them what's going on?
Nilimuulizia kaniambia utapigia mbele.
You were presented with an inventory of the gadgets that were seized, right?
Sorry.
An inventory of the items that were seized when you were arrested.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you signed that inventory? When and where? When you say you're managing the account.
I was just a social media manager. So basically I was running the
So was there anybody else who was managing that account?
there are as around 3 people work there.
Tell us the names of those people who are managing that account as well.
Objection, Your Honor. The basis is for him to defend himself. He has no intention to put other people who are not before this court. It's not his obligation to actually investigate. The DCI should have been able to identify the people who are not only managing but the ownership. He is forcing my client to investigate the ownership and other people who are investigating. He's there for his defense purposes.
The witness has stated that there are other people who are managing the account and not just him. That was his evidence. It did not come from me. So he should tell the court who are these people. You know, this is cross-exam. Who are the other people who are managing this account?
You don't disclose, that's also an answer. You say don't disclose no more. You don't have to do it.
You do not want to disclose. So at this time we do not know who else was managing this account, right? Were you an employee of that business?
I was really the to manage.
So who gave you the account to manage? And were you being paid to manage the account? Were you being paid to manage the account? Or you do not wish to answer that? Okay, moving on. Now, you've confirmed that that was your mobile phone, right? The Samsung Galaxy A22, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, are you aware that, and you confirmed that that was your personal mobile phone,
Yes.
right? So are you aware that PW1, who was the cyber analyst, linked the data that was published to your mobile phone when you produced this report?
Sorry?
PW1, who was the cyber analyst, when he testified in court, he linked the data that was published, the subject matter of this case, the data that was published, he linked it to your mobile phone, the Samsung.
Objection. I wish prosecution can actually give specification on where that actually shows in the report. And it can show to the witness.
Then at the same, I wrote the notes. The same is on the record. And council was always
Make
present.
reference to the report. I have it with me. Make reference to it.
When it was in testimony, and I confirm it was in testimony, on the 21st of July 2025.
I wish to highlight the prosecution has said the P1 testified according to the report, the data linked to that publication. I want the prosecution to highlight exactly where that is said in the report.
When a correction, it was the testimony of PW1 that he linked the data to the device.
Since I did not take the evidence, he said that there was that the gadget was marked A, that was a mobile phone. There was a username landlord. I used Oxygen forensic tool from USA where I managed to extract and retrieve the export post with a link, hypertext, something protocol, HPPTS, which is secure. I did so on the 13th, which was done on the 13th of November 2024 at 11:15 a.m. Nairobi time. Maybe that's what she's asking. The expert said that he looked at the mobile phone which was marked as A and used a forensic tool to extract the post which was posted in X.
Yes, Your Honor. And in essence, that's basically saying he accessed the account which was on his phone and were able to trace the tweet. It does not show, according to the prosecution, she is interpreting that the phone showed he's the one who did the posting. No phone in Kenya can do that.
No, I don't think that's what she asked. Maybe you misinterpreted the prosecution because she was very clear. She said that the expert linked the post to that mobile phone. She did not say that he did it.
Most obligation.
You can proceed.
You did, right? And you also stated that 3 people have access to that account, right? So these 3 people who also have access to that account, do they have access to your personal mobile phone? They don't. And yet the publication was linked to your device, your mobile phone.
Objection once again. Prosecution is trying to create a narrative that that specific post was directly linked to that particular gadget and number. And that's not the case. Has asked you that on the date of the arrest, whether those police officers were in plain clothes or official clothes, and you've stated they were in plain clothes. Is that correct? Okay. On still the same date when you were being arrested, you have stated to the court that they seized the gadgets in your house. Is that correct? Did they give you a search warrant or the documents for you to sign when they were taking those gadgets? The prosecution has made reference to an inventory form. I want to show it to you. This is an inventory of items recovered. Could you read the date on when that was written?
15th of November 2024.
15th November 2024. That means it was written and signed after the fact. Is that right? The prosecution has made reference to the testimony of PW1, which is a forensic examination. I want to show it to you. Could you read to the court how many Twitter accounts are listed there? Read to the court all the Twitter accounts which are listed there.
Number 1 is Marcellus. Number 1 of the account is Marcellus. Number 2 is landlord KE. Number 3 is Jacob. Yes, and the particular usernames are Android Pane, Muscavi, and Urban Trends KE.
According to this report, does it prove indeed you are managing other social media accounts?
Yes.
The prosecution keeps referring to the examination report, which was still filed by PW1. According to this report, does it state anywhere that they can prove without reasonable doubt that indeed your phone or your laptop did make that post? Does it show it anywhere? No. Okay. That is all you have.
That PWR, in his examination in chief, said that they linked the images to your phone. You remember that question? Did she tell you what the same officer explained in cross-examination? Did she tell you that he recanted that evidence when he put it to questioning? Do you want the court to rely on the evidence during cross-examination when we tested that evidence? Number 2, information was extracted of your account without a court order. You remember?
Yes, I remember.
And you remember we put it to question the investigating officer. You remember that question?
Yes, I remember.
And you remember the investigating officer was a constable, a police constable.
Yes.
It's on record.
No, I'm saying that did not come out of procedure.
No. It was part of the examination we raised, and the court can look at the
Yes,
record.
normally, I think you had stepped out. We already did the examination in chief. Now we are at re-examination. So you cannot ask questions which did not come up.
Oh, they did come up.
Yes, they did
Okay.
examination.
All right. Is it your evidence that the evidence that was gathered was illegally acquired? It was illegally acquired. And according to the law, there is no evidence before this court. There is no evidence against you. Thank you. Lastly, still on that report that I was in when it was there, in this report of the expert, have you been shown any report that links the publication to your phone number? Is it there? It's wrong.
You can also do highlighting or submissions in the same.
We have to think, we can't do that. You don't also have a question. So if you're doing the written submission, then you start highlighting, then you take, unless I give you another date.
Most obliged.
Which
We
is a
have,
bit
we
clearer.
have followed your work and we saw we read submissions. So
Yes, I will read your submissions.
Much.
All people applied before,
yes,
on a docket to answer, and then, and the supplementary submission. So I don't think there's a need to highlight.
most
That's-
So we can have the matter mentioned on the 5th of February to confirm the supplementary submissions have been filed by the defense and to take a date for judgment.
Much obliged.